Hey guys, this is Killrob speaking, and today I'm going to give you a short update on what has been going on the past few weeks, where I've not been making YouTube videos to update you on our progress. So, what indeed has been going on? Well, lots of little work and a few bigger chunks as well. The little stuff is more to the point patching. Oh, that sounds fun, isn't it? Bug fixing and the like. We had more than, I think it was like 230 stories, i.e. bug posts and stuff, which was still sitting on our bug tracking tool. And we have reduced those down to only stuff which is either low priority, which hardly anyone notices, or stuff which is car designer related. The big thing that we have been working on is the platform designer, and you've been seeing quite a few photos, or screenshots, on our Facebook page. And I would advise you going there if you want to take a peek at what has been going on and what we are currently working on. Especially Andrew has been doing fantastic work on some of the new graphics and artwork and making all nice and shiny. And looking more realistic, car paint obviously is some kind of black hole which sucks up light and behaves in funny ways. Well, alright, so let's get into the changes for this patch. So here we go. So what has changed? Well, as I told you, a lot of little things, and here you see one of them. We do have new tutorial videos and a new tutorial scenario. And that's the bargain booster, where you are supposed to learn how to not suck at building turbos, which is more difficult than you would think. Well, not the scenario, but I mean building good turbos, as you probably already know. Then we have two new languages, of course. Yeah, how could I forget that? Which is Polish and French. Two big ones there. It seems like there are quite a few people anticipating those two. So looking forward to finally having them in the game. Also, there have been loads and loads of little UI changes. For example, oh my god, I pressed the delete engine button. That was close. No, I don't want to delete this item. Really close. Alright, so no, it's not the oil pressure bug anymore, but I will load the engine anyways, because I can show you, yeah, old version. I know. So, as you can see, ooh, neat. Look at these fancy little graphics we have here. Apart from the nice new graphics, we do have other things, like this, for instance. So this is a pretty crappy engine, and I've deliberately designed it to basically disintegrate at some point, or almost disintegrate. And I want to show you the new nice responsive way the manual testing mode shows you stuff going awry. So there you can see it. Like, you now get a clear indication. As soon as you're going over the threshold, there is now a clear indication for that you indeed have been going over the threshold. And it's not showing up like 500 RPM later, as it was before in the version you had at some point. So that is new. Also, we have neat features like, let's switch here. Oh, oil pressure bug. No, that's not a good name. I would like to rename it according to what it actually is. Ah, nice. What I would like to show you is one of the new mechanics, that is the revamped quality system. Previously it was like, oh yeah, I sunk a lot of money into it and it's not really giving me any real benefit, so we have changed that a lot. Let's see what this one does. You remember this engine was failing before, so yeah, we choose better components so that it isn't. Just start it and we see, alright, yeah, 72, make it yellow. Okay, right. So what happens if we up this quality? Well, let's see. So you get the usual lifespan or MTBF increase, which is, well, not that significant, not for that cost. I mean, you now have 550 man hours instead of 36. Well, that's not a good deal, I would say. But what has happened is that you have a significant smoothness increase. And this could pay off depending on the situation. And so basically the new quality system is giving you stronger advantages and disadvantages for the cost which they incur. And every tab has its special stats. For the bottom end, it's the amplification of the smoothness stat. For the top end, it is... what was it? Breathing! Yes, exactly, breathing. And it makes the engine breathe better. So effectively we have made it such that if you up the quality, then the effective valve size increases. Should be pretty cool for example, undersquare engines, where you want to have the engine as compact as possible, but still be breathing enough so that it's not like limiting itself too much in the higher RPM range. Then we have the aspiration tab, where we have tied the stat of thermal efficiency to the quality slider. So if you have an intercooled turbocharged system, then you can... oh yeah, there's this button as well. Then you can up the thermal efficiency by upping the quality. This makes a nice improvement there as well. So fuel system has two stats even, because it's so damn important for an engine. And that is MTBF, so lifespan, and service costs. Service costs get down because, well, it's more reliable, and lifespan goes up, guess what? Because it's more reliable. Then the exhaust is a bit special. It increases flow of a given size of exhaust, so you could up the up the exhaust diameter, but then the engine gets louder as well, which you don't always want. So let's see, if we keep the same exhaust diameter but decrease quality, then you see, ooh, it's got down. So 116 to 210. So that's quite a huge step there. Another very important change is that we made all the weights on the bottom end tab and the exhaust tab much more... oh well, and the top end tab actually. So like all the engine weights are now more in line with reality, and they were pretty heavy before. Now you can still build heavy engines. I think I managed to build a 1.4 ton heavy V16 in 1940. But yeah, they are more realistic now. So especially in early years you will have pretty heavy engines, while you can build those nice modern lightweight engines, especially with magnesium alloys and stuff. So yeah, magnesium now appears in year 2010 as well. Okay, yeah, that's basically it, I would say. So wrapping up, what is to come? Well, patch release will be in just a few days time, maybe even tomorrow. Depends on how many bugs we find in this release. And that should be pretty awesome. We will be working full steam ahead on the platform designer, which, as I said earlier, will have a little internal release for pre-alpha bug fixing and stuff. Alright guys, that's it, and hope you enjoyed the patch. Bye bye.